guys, what's up? It's Mac, and today I'm doing my first Q&A video. I asked you guys to ask me questions, and I'm gonna answer those questions. It's gonna be super rad. Get excited, get pumped, get stoked. So I wish that I could answer every single question, but I got well over 100 questions, and that would take all day. So I'm gonna answer as many as I can, picking kind of the ones that I can answer the best. So here we go! What's your fave social media outlet other than YouTube? Musically, 100%. I don't really like Instagram because I don't think I am very photogenic. So I like kind of Musically because I'm moving around and you can't really see my face and it's okay because it's all a blur. And then Twitter, I don't really have witty things to say. So I'd say Musically. Top 5 bands/singers. Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, the Eagles, Joni Mitchell, U2. I'm basically a grandpa, no big deal. Do you plan on coming out to everyone in the future? As a lot of you probably know, I'm still closeted to most of the world as being FTM Transgender. And I'm kind of like in this, do I come out, do I not, phase. Ideally, I think I would like to come out to everyone in the future. I'm kind of getting very antsy in the closet. I think I will, sometime in the future. I'm just not there yet. Did you have another name than Mac in mind? If so, which one? I had a lot of names. There's a lot of names that I like. I'm kind of like a name whore. Like, I need to just get all the names. I love them. Some of the names were Levi, Isaac, Joshua, Jude, Mason, Eli, Tatum, Dakota, Marshall, Neil, Charlie, Ryland, August, Cash, Caleb, Elliot, Dylan, Jackson, name whore. My bro Jacob asks, how/why did you choose the name Mac? I didn't really care that much about keeping the first initial of my birth name, so I was kind of just looking through every single name in the entire universe that has ever been a name, and I hated all of them for myself. None of them were like an epiphany moment, like, oh my god, this is my name, this is the one. So I was kind of looking, and I really did like the name Jack or Jackson, but my grandpa's name is Jack. And you know, that's fine, like if you want to be called the same thing as your grandpa, but I don't want to have the same name as my grandpa. And so I was like, damn, I really do like that. And so I was like, can I play around with different letters? Like, I don't like Zach, I don't like Pack. But I was like, oh, Mac is kind of cool. What's your favorite movie? Shawshank Redemption. My homeboy Alfie asks, what is your favorite dessert? Brownies. But boo, you need to teach me how to make that Oreo rice. Like, let's get on that soon. Cam, hey. If you were on a stranded island, what 5 things would you want to have with you? Caffeine, brownies, my guitar, Netflix, and Elvis biographies. Do you have a favorite musical? Fiddler on the Roof. How did you accept yourself as being trans? Was there any key moment? How long did it take you? I questioned my gender for like 10 months. I was watching a million videos. I was going back and forth. I didn't know what to think. I was so confused. And I'm someone who like needs someone to like diagnose me with something. So I ended up flying out to a gender specialist doctor guy, and I had a 2-day gender evaluation done where I did a bunch of talking with the therapist and taking all these questionnaire things, and he ended up diagnosing me with gender dysphoria. So in that moment, I finally accepted that I was trans. Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes. Who do you think I am? What's your sexuality? I'm pretty queer. You could call it pansexual if you wanted. I kind of like the term queer, meaning that I don't really care about someone's gender. It doesn't really make a difference to me one way or the other. I kind of just care about like the person, like if you're cool, you know, if you're looking good in general. Do you play any other instruments? If so, which ones? Besides singing and guitar, I also play piano, saxophone, drums, and violin. What was your earliest memory that looking back on you should have known you were a guy? My earliest memory actually is when I was probably about 4 years old and I was in our guest bedroom of our house because nobody ever went in there, so I knew I could be alone. And I was sobbing and praying to God that I would not grow boobs when I got older. I love all the little kids nowadays whose parents allow them to transition when they're so young, and more is known about being transgender and gender dysphoria. So I'm very happy for them, but I'm also super jealous. What do you major in college? Well, I just graduated like a month and a half ago from college, and my major was in media studies, so just kind of learning about different medias, the entertainment industry, like TV, film, music, video games, print, books, everything. So it was cool. It was cool. What type of guitar do you play? Make and model. I have a big Baby Taylor acoustic guitar and an electric guitar that's an Epiphone Les Paul. But this one is the main one I play, and it's a Larrivee, which is from Canada, and it is a model D03. Do you speak any other languages than English? If you do, which? And if you don't, would you like to learn any particular language? Yo hablo un poquito español. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? I took 3 years of Spanish in high school, but I can barely remember anything. I would love to learn Spanish and be fluent in it, as well as French. I feel like is a really romantic, beautiful language, so maybe one day. What's your favorite color? Army green. What are you most dysphoric about? And what's something masculine about yourself that gives you gender euphoria? Everything! Now, if I had to pick one thing, I would probably say my chest, because it's like the most noticeable for me at the moment. It's the worst. So, there are not many masculine things about me, but I am 5'9" in my height. So that's pretty fortunate for being a trans guy. A lot of trans guys happen to be a little bit shorter. So being taller kind of puts me at the height of a lot of my cis guy friends, and that kind of gives me gender euphoria as my height. Which do you prefer? Bigfoot, Mothman, or Chupacabra? Bro, is that even a question? Bigfoot, am I right? I have a friend that is trans, FTM, and I identify as a lesbian, and he identifies as bisexual. Does it still make me a lesbian if I'm attracted to him? Well, simple love math. If you are a girl and you are attracted to other girls, you are a lesbian. But if your trans friend is FTM, that means he's a guy. So if you're a girl that's attracted to a guy, that relationship would be a straight relationship. So I would say that if you're attracted to him, that would not make you a lesbian. Maybe you're bisexual. Do you work out? Do I work out? I needed to work on my clap push-ups anyway, so here we go. Ugh. So those are all the questions I have time for today. If you liked this video and want me to do another Q&A video in the future, give this a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, I try to hide my